Yeah, we gonna fight the power on this show tonight. It's Wednesday. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner. I'll be Speedy. We got a fantastic show for y'all tonight. Take down the number because you're gonna need it. 855-369-9898. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner live on a Wednesday. We're gonna go back to, I met him and yeah, we got some things to talk about. Mark Cuban said some things last week that pissed me the fuck off. Sorry, white man.
What happened? What did he say?
No, you'll see in a minute. And it pissed me off. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. And if you want to voice your opinion, please do, because he said something that, you know, just talking in general with the people here in the office, we were going at it. Fight almost broke out. I slapped shit out another white dude because that's how I feel right now.
The white dude substitute?
Yeah, like, the other white dude, the substitute that was going to take your place.
Don't slap me. Slap him.
Dog shot him. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner. Once again, the number to call into is 855-369-9898. Take a quick break. Come right back with one of the hottest shows you're going to hear on Foxxhole right now. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner.
You know what, Speed? I think we need something to do for the summer.
What's that?
I think we should go to Palm Springs.
Ooh.
You know what's happening? July 25th through the 27th. It's the 18th annual party in Palm Springs.
I'm going.
West Coast's largest urban event, 3 full days of nonstop partying and entertainment. We can do a comedy show too, huh, Speed?
I plan on it.
Yeah, well, let's do it. It's going down. Just mention the Foxxhole and you're going to receive $100 off. To register, go to www.partyandpalmsprings.com. July 25th through 27th, it's going down.
Drop!
The Foxxhole presents on Sirius XM.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on. Let's go. Let's get it. Big money. Big money.
Yeah, it's the Foxxhole. It's your boy, Speedy's Comedy Corner right now. I'm upset right now. I'm very highly upset.
Wow,
the number to call into is 855-369-9898. I almost wanted to slap white folks this week.
Why are you so pissed, Speed? What's up?
Play that for me, always. Just Mark Cuban, owner of the...
All prejudice in one way or the other. If I see a black kid in a hoodie and it's late at night, I'm walking to the other side of the street. And if on that side of the street, there's a guy that has tattoos all over his face, white guy, bald head, tattoos everywhere, I'm walking back to the other side of the street.
Stop there. I know he's not supposed to take things out of context, but God.
Hold on. Why is he still walking? I'd be running.
Yeah, see, and he's a millionaire.
But before we go in there, we do have to say that he did apologize to the family of Trayvon Martin for referring to a black kid in a hoodie, because we all know where that right now that's a big issue.
Everybody in a hoodie is
you know, and about his prejudices and his bigotry. He made the apology Thursday, and he elaborated on his thoughts expressed during his interview that he did have Wednesday with Inc. magazine and a series of tweets and other things just to try to, you know, smooth over what happened.
Though, come on.
It doesn't take away what he said, though.
But do you believe we all have prejudice?
Yes.
So that's the question we're putting out right now. Foxxhole, Speedy's Comedy Corner people, that's what I'm putting out. Do we all have some type of prejudice in us? What Mark Cuban said, like, if he sees a black kid wearing a hoodie, he's going to cross the street as if, though, you won't get your ass whooped on the other side of that street.
Yeah, because if they want you, they want you, regardless.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But a hoodie, what kind of hoodie is this?
You wouldn't walk away?
But you know what? That
don't scare me. Hoodies don't scare me.
Yes, hoodies don't. It could be a college hoodie.
Yeah.
What about the tattoos in the bald head?
Yeah, that's
I haven't got to that. That means, you know what it is? And see, there's the problem in this, and what people have to understand is, at least I got close up on you that I saw a tattoo, a swastika? That's it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that shit is. You know what it is. You're German. What's it called?
Oh, it's a swastika.
I'm German too. Bus.
It's a swastika.
Yeah. So if I see that on your face, I see the teardrop, I'm at least close enough to look. He's talking about seeing a hoodie from far away. What if it's a lady dude?
That's what I said. It could have been a girl. We could have had. I wear a lot of hoodies. My head be down. It could have been cold.
Your titty's kind of big though.
But you know what?
Oh, she's coming for me in a hoodie.
I just want to know, do you have prejudice? Are you?
You know what? I have a lot of prejudice, but the difference is I don't take those out on other people. I don't prevent people from growing and prospering. It depends on who has a prejudice and what kind of power that they have and how does it affect other people. My prejudice doesn't affect anybody, and I don't treat anybody differently. But if I do see
how are you prejudiced and you white, black, and
exactly, I don't like because you know
I hate myself. I want me to hate me.
No, because I've been exposed to enough races to know that a lot of this stuff I need to be careful for. I have fortunately, I've been around enough people to know when to cross the street.
Now, I just want to make sure we get this out. I met Mark Cuban. I thought he was cool. I thought he was cool as hell. When I heard this, I almost lost my fucking mind. The lines are blowing up right now. 855-369-9898. And one of the main things he said was that everybody, which I hate when people lump everybody into something.
Yeah,
I believe there is a lot of people that's prejudiced.
Yeah,
but to say that everybody has some type of prejudice. Now, don't get me wrong. If I see a brother with the white tee, the big long white tee sagging.
He's selling drugs.
Oh,
Where's
I'm about to get his number because that sounds sexy. You know, I
sagging
love thugs.
with the motherfucking chucks on and
a do-rag out the back.
And a do-rag hanging out the back. You can't, ain't no crossing the street. You can cross the street, but that nigga be like, hey, cuz.
Or he might just be going to get a cigarello and ain't even worried about you.
Or he works at the car wash.
Yeah.
Are you prejudiced?
No. You may be a little bit.
You are. It's hard to say that.
I remember, of course, I think there. Look, I can't lump everybody in, but I think everybody certainly does have some type of prejudice towards somebody, someone.
Yes,
you can't. That's a blanket.
All right. I'm not saying everybody. I don't think everybody. I think a lot of people do though.
Do
that's
you?
For sure.
You're a white man. Look, you play ball with me. I heard you say Nick Pat's ball.
What? I did not say that.
He said he was going to La Cienega.
I only did that a couple times, Speedy.
That's his joke right there.
And no brothers ever pissed you off where you wanted to say, nigga?
Put it this way. When I was a kid, somebody stole my bike. And I told my brother, I said, a black kid stole my bike.
That ain't what you said.
And he said, I said, that is what I said. And my brother said, how do you know the kid was black? I said, because there's nothing but black kids around here riding bikes.
And there goes your bike right there.
I know, that's my bike.
And with that, we're going to take our first call out of Pittsburgh. We got Jim, man. Are you very prejudiced? And if so, what is it that scares you about whoever it is?
I'm not prejudiced at all. I've had a black roommate in college. I had a black roommate in the Army. Everyone in this country is so thin-skinned right now. Mm-hmm. My gosh, everything bothers everybody. Why doesn't everybody who the hell cares about what anybody else says or thinks?
Well, here's my thing. The problem I had with Mark Cuban saying that a kid in a hoodie, I have a son. They wear hoodies, and they're non-threatening little black dudes. So he would be scared of my son.
You might not.
Well, there's also a bunch of non-threatening pit bulls out there. But if you see one across the street, you're gonna go across the street.
And you know, if you saw a pit bull and you cross the street, he gonna cross it with you. Like, damn.
Is he my food?
I just don't. But just don't set sissies anymore. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you're right, man.
So who would you be more afraid of, the black dude in the hoodie or the dude with the tattoo all over his face, the white dude?
The skinhead by 100%.
They don't have no
as we
sense.
saw what happened in Santa Barbara,
The skinhead. Okay, cool. All right,
be scared of the white people.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you being honest, man. Also, too, people are forgetting.
At all.
People forgetting. Hold on, I gotta make sure I do this right. What about the Mexican dude? You ever seen the Mexicans?
That's what I was about to say. He said black, but it's more than black. It's Chinese. It's Arabs.
No, I ain't
it's a
scared
lot
of
of
Chinese.
people.
I asked him what a food truck
suit on.
was.
But the Mexican, hilarious. The Mexican dude, think about it. I'm talking about cholo with that top button and it flared out.
That's scary.
And his t-shirt.
Orale home.
You know what?
I'm
not scared of those guys because
Little
they're
puppet.
usually born here, so they got identification. I'm scared of the farmer worker in the little t-shirt that could be anybody with no papers and no way to find him.
You're wrong.
That's what the scary part is because you can end up missing. I'm sleeping with a Mexican now, so I know.
Oh.
That's racist.
That's what I am sleeping with him. That's
why you call him a Mexican? Don't he have a name?
Mexican.
He has a name?
But we're talking about races and the things that I have seen to be true. His daddy don't have no papers, and his dad has done some stuff, so I know what can happen.
Is he crossing your border?
All the time.
All right, hold on.
Every night, Holmes.
Out of Texas, we got Smiley on the phone. What's up, Smiley?
He's
Hey,
Mexican.
what it do?
Tell me, are you racist, man? Are you prejudiced about things?
I'm not racist, man. I'm black, but I can only tell you this. I can be a little upset when you notice it around you.
Okay.
You know, like living in Texas, everybody always keeps screaming, oh, well. You see a lot of interrelationships. Like my godson, he's from Belize. He's in a relationship. He got a little white girl. No problem. But if you look at the whole picture, how do you say, hey, man, I'm not prejudiced, but I still don't want a white girl walking up into my house. But, like, I don't want to see a white guy on my corner with a bunch of tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
So who you going to be scared of, the brother in the hoodie or the white dude with the tattoos?
Man, if I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of big and tall. I'm not going to be scared of either one of them.
There it is there.
There you go.
There it is there. And they say, I'm the biggest motherfucker in town.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna mix it up. You know,
So they're crossing the street when they see you.
Move around.
Oh, so it's you we scared of.
That's what they gonna be like, man. Who that big old dude? Man. You need to walk on the other side yourself. But
as if though that's gonna stop you from getting your ass whooped. That's the thing that got me laughing.
Crossing
yeah,
the street.
that's all it's gonna do. But me and my size, man, it's gonna save me, man, because I'm kind of big, and I ain't talking fat. I'm just kind of big dude, you know. So
No, how much you weigh, dog?
I weigh about 252.
And how tall are you?
5'6".
How tall are you?
About 6'2" and a half.
Ooh.
This motherfucker with the halves and the 52.
I gotta put my hands on there. They bless me with that.
What are you 48 and a half?
Yeah, actually, I'm in like a 42, and I ain't gonna say the half on that because I ain't found the right size. So you gotta jump into a 44.
Well, thank you for the phone call, brother. I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate it. I'm doing what y'all do.
You're listening to the Foxhole. It's your boy Speedy in the house. In the house, we got RT.
The white boy.
You got Kanisha Bus in the house.
White girl.
With cerebral palsy in her. So if you have a kid with her,
shake it.
You got a chance.
Shake it.
We're talking about Mark Cuban saying that everyone has some type of prejudice in them. Everybody. I don't believe everybody. I think some people. Let's see if Yolanda out of Louisiana, do you have any type? Are you prejudiced about anything, or are you cool?
I think we stereotype, and I am guilty of stereotyping. I see somebody with some missing teeth. I live in the South, so have hillbillies.
Come on, holler at me, girl. Come on, baby. Let me whistle at you.
Now, wait a minute, Yolanda. Did you say missing teeth?
Yeah.
Why does that scare you?
That scares me because meth heads, we have meth labs down here.
Oh, okay.
And they are
So we back to the white people. Cool.
So you're scared of white people with no teeth?
White people with missing teeth. There's some teeth.
There's some there.
A few, huh?
Yeah, there's some there.
Let's mark that down. Let's write that down. White people with missing teeth.
Yeah, they don't have blue tooth down in there. Green tooth.
Sometimes.
So how do you feel about what Mark Cuban said about black men in hoodies?
I think that he is definitely a bigot and prejudiced. However, I think that in general, you can't lump everybody and say all people. I think most people stereotype a certain look, a certain way a person is. Yes. Where, I mean, our parents that grew up before us, the things that our fashion today is like ridiculous to them. They think we're all crazy. So to say that a black person in a hoodie or a skinhead with tattoos all over their face, that's pointing out a certain demographic. That is stereotyping. But now if you act on that and treat everybody that wears a hoodie, like I heard you guys mention earlier, it could be a college logo on it that this person is getting an education or has already acquired an education, doesn't mean. I'm a young black girl. I live in the South, so I have it rough. I walk into a room when I'm taking care of patients and they think I'm, whatever. So I know about stereotypes.
But Yolanda, I have a problem with that because now you're telling me I need to have some kind of logo so you feel safe about me. Why can't I just I'm not you, I'm just saying, why can't I just have a hoodie on and you feel safe because you don't even know me?
Well, there's more people in college hoodies that ain't been to college, so.
Absolutely. That's correct.
Maybe he beat up somebody from the college and took the hoodie.
I'm scared of the Crenshaw High hoodies. Be like, you know what?
Thank you for the phone call, Yolanda. I appreciate the call, man. It's the Fox. It's Foxxhole, but it's your boy, it's Speedy's Comedy Corner. Here's the other thing I have a problem with when Mark Cuban said that. He ain't never walked down the street.
Yeah, what street?
He's rich.
Yeah.
What street are you walking down that you saw these two people?
The street he rides his hovercraft down. That's the one.
See, that's why I know this is it's stem for racism. We walk. You walk.
I definitely walk.
Yeah, Kanisha walk.
Always rides a bike.
Well, always has to
ride a bike.
Yeah, they took his car.
Anyway. Court order.
Get out of the car. So that's different. But here's a man that's never going to walk down a dark street. Not in Beverly Hills or wherever he lives in Texas. I have no.
Did he say the street was even dark? I just think any time of day.
If it's daytime and I got a hoodie up, I don't think white folks get scared. I'm just gonna put you gonna be scared of me with a hoodie daytime?
Look, no.
Depends on how hot it is. Because if it's 92 degrees,
why does he have a hoodie
on?
Yeah, that's kind of crackhead.
Because I got this pistol in my pocket. Hold on. We got Bill in Texas, man. Are you racist about anything, man?
I
don't think I'm racist about anything, but I don't associate racism with being prejudiced either. I mean, you think about the word prejudice, prejudge.
I like that.
So let me give you a scenario. You know, you walking down the street and you see somebody who's 150 pounds overweight. You probably not going to think they have a thyroid issue, okay?
No, I'm not.
Well, you know, think about it. So what Mark Cuban said, we all have our filters that, you know, we all developed over our upbringing and everything. So, you know, I'm a black man, but honestly, if I'm walking down a dark street and I see somebody coming toward me in a hoodie, I'm going to think twice. I'm probably not going to cross the street, but I'm going to think twice. But
because the hoodie scared you? Is that what it is? The hoodie?
No. It's just prejudging. You see a scenario, you see a situation, and you use your filters to judge right or wrong. But I don't associate that with racism.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had no problem with what he said then?
I don't have any problem at all with what he said. Now, I will say this. The whole thing about the hoodie, that was insensitive because of Trayvon Martin, and he actually apologized.
Yeah, we read that too.
Yeah, that's what
we did.
He should have apologized for that.
Yeah. So I give him credit for that, but I take that away from him. But I really don't have an issue with what he said. I think he spoke down to earth from the truth. And also keep in mind, he didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth. Okay, so, you know, he's rich now. I'm sure he has more advantages than most of us have, but, you know, I think that he probably is worldly enough to be able to speak. And I appreciate the fact that he spoke from the heart.
Okay.
Yeah, at least he was trying to talk about it for sure.
All right, Bill.
Yeah.
You one of only, but okay. Thank you, Bill. Bill
said it's okay because it's tough to talk about it. People can't even talk about it without getting upset. Like the guy said earlier, everybody's so thin-skinned. It's like anything.
Because I have sons. You don't have a son.
No,
you don't have a son.
No,
always has a son. My sons wear hoodies. My little son wears a hoodie. He high yellow. So unless you saw his high yellowness, you see this little kid, you're going to cross the street because
I'd be like, is he about to do some dance moves? Is he about to sing something?
Yeah, the Jabberwockies wear hoodies. But is it the hoodie that is more the issue?
No, it's that little mask. The number to call into, what's that number, man?
The number is 855-369-9898. Call into Speedy's Comedy Corner.
Yeah, if you have any prejudice. But go ahead, you were saying, I'm sorry to mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, I was saying, is the more the issue the fact that he said hoodie or the fact, because if he would have said, when I see a black man crossing the street, versus, then you would have been okay with that. But it's the hoodie,
you know why?
Which I think was disrespectful.
The thing is, at least when he said the white dude with tattoos, I couldn't see your tattoos unless you're up on me. So at least I gave myself to see who you are. I see the appearance. I see what's going on. I'm a little scared right now. I'm going to cross the street. Okay, we got somebody in Oakland. Oakland knows what the hell going on.
Oh, yeah.
Is this Nubian? Did I say it right? A Ruby?
Yeah, it is.
This is Ruby from Oakland again. How you guys doing?
Hey, Ruby. Our friend Ruby. Talk to me, baby.
I had to call back in on this one. Number one, I'm surprised that we are always in this state of shock when we hear rich white men make these comments they feel like they can say because they have white privilege. Okay, I think that's important to realize. I think the other thing to realize is that, you know, this is America. We still have plantation mentality. We still have social caste and hierarchy. And I think with a black president, as far as I can see, in my opinion, we've only seen this exasperate. White men have gotten livid and pissed off, and there is this state of get that young black male. Now, I have a beautiful young black male son, and I'm always concerned, you know, about his safety. And I am concerned when I hear white men or white people in general, they do make these comments, right? You know, whether it's behind closed doors. The only difference was Mark Cuban, he had a platform. He owned the basketball team that's predominantly black. And yet you have this opinion, and yet the rest of us are shocked and in shock and awe, you know, that he has this opinion, yet, you know, you seem like this guy that transcends that. And the truth is, again, that plantation mentality is there. He's the master. And there you go.
Ruby, you are the best caller of the day. Tell it how it is. Thank you, Ruby from Oakland. See what I'm saying? Ooh, I love Ruby.
What do you think he would have been upset if he seen, or across the street if he seen a black man in a suit? Do you think that would have made a difference? I'm just stuck on the hoodie part. Would have made a difference?
That's where my problem lies. The hoodie made you afraid, or was it the black man in the hoodie? Because he said, and here's the other, he said young. How you know he's young?
Because hoodies, most people have their head down and you can't really see inside the hoodie.
I wear hoodies. I'm 52.
Well, most crime is committed by people 15 to 24.
Yeah.
So what you trying? Why would you know that?
Because
that's some knowledge.
We talked about it at the white people meeting.
RT. The number to call into, because
I told him I'm doing the show.
The lines are blown up right now. What's that number again, RT?
The number to call into Speedy's Comedy Corner is 855-369-9898. So call in and let your voice be heard.
We want to know. Mark Cuban said that everyone, not some of us, but everybody has some type of prejudice.
Yeah, everybody.
Out of Texas. Texas
seems
is on fire right now. What is your name? Mark. How you say your name?
Mark Queen.
Mark. It got to be a black dude.
Mark Queen.
Was that a little racist? Mark Queen.
Yeah, Texas, man.
Talk to me, man. You got a little prejudice in you?
Not really, man. I look for everything, man.
So you cool with Mark Queen?
You can't judge nobody by how they look now these days. You got young kids, white kids, black, Mexican, everybody want to look the same way. It's cool on videos and stuff. Everybody gonna wear a hoodie. You know, everybody gonna sport tattoos. That don't mean they gangsters or nothing like that.
But you wouldn't be scared of a white dude with this. You wouldn't be scared of a white dude with the swastika on his face, and he's coming towards you. No?
No, I really wouldn't be worried about it, man. I mean, where I'm at, I see it every day. You know, man. Really, I watch more people that you don't expect to do.
Oh, yeah.
Policeman.
Yeah. Don't get me started.
Thank you for the phone call, Marquise. Can't go to jail with that name.
Brother Marquise.
It'll go bad on him. Anyway.
Marquise saw me $32.
Another phone call. Who have we got on the phone? Who is this?
Hello?
Yes, how you doing, love? What's your name?
Myra. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. And I'm prejudiced.
Oh.
Yeah,
talk about it. Speak on it. Go.
I can't stand crackers. I can't trust them. If they pull up beside me in a van, I'm hauling ass. Because they're good for kidnapping women and women and children and throwing them in the back of the van and you don't see them no more.
Now, you want some candy? You want some candy, little boy? Now, you know something? I'm going to be real with you. And I see white people in white vans, I make sure I write down their license plate number because that's what, I don't know if that's the kidnap van or what.
Anybody in a big ass van
no,
with no
usually white people in a white van.
You mind if you can help me get this couch in the back of the van? Help me with this couch.
So when you see that, you really like, oh, I can't do this.
Put some
white
lotion
man
on his skin.
Go ahead, baby. Is she there?
So you hate crackers? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I love my mama. Fuck that, and I trust her.
I love that phone call. That was dope as hell. She said she hates
kept
crackers.
It real. She hates crackers.
The lines are on fire right now.
But can we not be upset at her for saying that or no?
No, I don't care. I hate crackers too.
Yeah, I hate white motherfucking crackers.
Let's say that. Wait, Speedy, you said that with two no.
Too much bass in my voice.
Too much bass.
Out of North Carolina, which is where my daughter lives. We got P on the phone. Talk to me, P.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What, you prejudiced?
Hey, no, I mean, everybody got a little bit. I'm going to keep 100. I mean, it's like I said, I got white friends, I got black friends, I got Hispanic friends. I know, with my job, what I do, I drive a truck. So I have to deal with people on a regular basis. Just because I deal with you don't mean I got to like you or agree with you. Because there's some niggas I can't stand. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I know more black folks than I do white folks. So that's going to tell you, there's some folks that I can't stand anyway. So as long as you come to my house, if I'm throwing something on the grill, and you sit down, you treat my house with respect, you respect the house, everything cool, I don't really give a shit what color he is. And as far as what my man Mark Cuban say, he entitled to his opinion. What he eat don't make me shit. So it is what it is. I ain't gonna never meet that motherfucker no way. You know what I'm saying?
So unless you got a hoodie on.
Down the street, I probably would, I don't know who the hell he is. Hey, cross the street you want to.
So when you are grilling out, what do you prefer, white meat or dark meat?
Oh, always dog meat, baby.
Okay, now if you're walking down the street and you see a piece of dark meat chicken on one street, and then you see a piece of white meat chicken on the other, which side of the street you going to?
I'm going to the dog meat, baby.
Thank you for the phone call, P. P like dark meat. I think all black folks. And that's another, we'll get to that later. But anyway, that's going to be good. Once again, Mark Cuban made, what did he say? Brother on turntables, play it one more time. This nigga here. This is why I don't like niggas.
Well, look, he's trying to express himself, and it's just weird when you talk about race. There's no, there's no easy way to go about it. So he's trying to
say everybody.
Right? Yeah, that's tough to lump everyone into.
Already queued up, group. Always play that one more time, so we even know what we're talking about here.
All prejudice in one way or the other. If I see a black kid in a hoodie, and it's late at night, I'm walking to the other side of the street. And if on that side of the street, there's a guy that has tattoos all over his face, white guy, bald head, tattoos everywhere, I'm walking back to the other side of the street.
Where the fuck do you live where you had these two motherfuckers come down the street? All right, Marcus in Houston, tell me, man, how you feel about that? Marcus?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, Marcus. Go ahead, I can hear you.
Okay, I was going to say, there's a difference between, well, we all know prejudice and discrimination. Prejudice is unfavorable view on something based on your preconceived idea. So
gotcha.
I can be prejudiced. Cuban is right. We all are prejudiced about certain things. It doesn't mean that we're responding to stereotypes, though. It just means that we're prejudging a situation. So if I go overseas and I go down a dark tunnel and I see 5 guys with no shirt on, they're buff and they're kind of laughing and joking, I'm thinking that something could happen. So I'm prejudging.
Yeah.
So I'm
You're in West Hollywood.
Right. So now that's different than me being racist and saying I hate, like that caller that you had, the lady.
Yeah.
That's racist. I hate people because of this. He's just saying, based on what I've seen, based on... Now, if he didn't, then people will say, oh, he didn't use his damn common sense. Why didn't he cross the street before that guy with the tattoos and the... Of course he should have known he was going to get knocked upside his head. That kind of thing.
But let me ask you a question. So you don't have a problem with him saying a young black man in a hoodie? That doesn't bother you?
It doesn't bother me because he was talking about the situation. He's talking about taking the odds and putting them in his favor. I don't think he was saying that every time I see a black person in a hoodie. He's saying if I'm walking down the street and I'm by myself and I see a young black kid in a hoodie, I'm going to probably cross the street. Why? Not because I'm thinking all black men are dangerous. It's because in this situation, I'm going to alleviate the opportunity for anything negative if it was going to jump off. He's going to have to cross the street. It is the same thing as saying, hey, listen, not too long ago, I was in, I think it was D.C. It was outside of D.C. And I was walking by myself, and I'm cool with that. But there was a couple of guys that kind of got a little rowdy, and they were talking, and I saw them drinking. And I said, okay, well, as I walk past, I'm going to make sure I'm ready for something to pop off. Now,
so you had your fist balled up? You had your fist balled up?
No. But, I'm not going to walk past them the same way that I would walk past 2 old ladies talking at the bus stop in that same neighborhood.
But that's
all I'm saying. And that's all Cuban is saying, is that we all prejudge situations, and we'll put a negative connotation on that judgment. But it's because we're just thinking, I better be safe than sorry.
Excuse me, young man. Man, can you give me your motherfucking wallet?
Thank you for the phone.
Grandson waiting in the car.
Yeah. Lay down, bitch. Lay down. Give me them sneakers. Are those Jordans size 10 and a half?
The cold part is my granny got arrested from stealing at 54.
What is
they had her
wrong
in a
with your
plastic
family?
They don't listen. They're wild, and she was white. If that makes you feel any better, Germans.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks good.
I will say this much. I'm gonna make sure I get this out. I don't want nobody to think I'm just one sided. I've been to the 18. I'm black, but some black people do scare me too.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I tried to use ATM over there in Compton.
No.
Shit, I pulled in there. I was at the machine, and I kept looking around. Yeah, I had my head on a swivel. I was beep beep looking around, and somebody had pulled up in the parking lot. And the machine asked you how much money you want. I pushed none. I don't want shit. You ain't gonna rob me for my $20. Fuck this.
And my watch is fake. Want everybody
Don't get me wrong. I'm with you. Some black people scare me, but I know what they look like. They don't wear hoodies.
It's not the
These
hoodie.
These dudes got the
so
sagging.
You walking down the street. It's dark. It's late at night. You see Bolo from Enter the Dragon. Big Asian dude. You cool with that?
Bolo, he can't catch me.
He said he can't run because of short little Chinese legs.
I'm scared of Twan.
Oh, Twan?
Hey.
Oh, he's scared of that. You don't give me that ass beat.
He might scratch me. Anyway, that's another show.
That's another show.
On the phone, we got Tracy from Texas. Talk to me, Tracy.
Tracy.
Hello.
Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
Do you have any prejudice in you?
Would you like some?
I'm sorry?
Are you prejudiced in any kind of way, or you have any racism in you? Or?
I would say I'm prejudiced, but it has nothing to do with color, with your skin color.
Ooh, what does that have to do with?
Lazy. People, lazy don't work, expect something for nothing.
Like that.
And who's the laziest? Who is the laziest of all the people? Go ahead and get it out.
No, there's not one kind. There's lazy people in every nationality.
I like you, Tracy.
Tracy. I mean, that's just, to say they're white or black that's absurd.
But you could say that black people are lazier than white people, correct? You could say that, right?
No.
Tracy would never. You gonna keep saying that. You gonna get your ass.
I tried to bait her into that one. I thought I might get it. She wouldn't find it. Like, no. She smelled a trap.
White people like an easy way out more than anybody.
Now, Tracy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Do you feel what Mark Cuban said was right, or was it okay, or how do you feel about that? You from Texas?
No, I don't think it's right. Anyone in his position, everybody has comments about everybody and everything. They're all like rear ends. Everybody has one, has an opinion. But you don't have to air it. I say things in my home that I wouldn't want my clients to know that I said.
Now, you can say it
like
here.
What? What'd you say?
Now, on the Foxxhole Speedy's Comedy Corner, you can say it. Here's your chance, Tracy. Say it.
If you say, if it makes you feel better to say it out loud, say it out loud.
Say
but
it. Go with it.
Say it now, Tracy.
Say it.
They're not listening. Say it.
Where anybody can hear it. I'm not even going to tell my husband. I may blurt it out.
We won't tell him either. Say it.
No. Everybody is lazy, or blacks are lazy, because I've been off for the last 2 days, and a black girl's running my office.
There you go. Go ahead, LaQuisha. LaQuisha's running the office for Tracy. Thank you for the phone call,
she's
Tracy.
Stealing ink pens. Watch her.
I love you, Tracy. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner.
Tracy was awesome.
And this issue is hot. My phone lines are lit. Call in 855-369-9898. We're going to take a quick break. Come right back.
Speedy's Comedy Corner.
Yeah. Speedy's Comedy
You lazy ass. Yeah. Speedy's Comedy Corner. I got a problem right now. I got my hoodie on. There's a problem up in this beach right now. I'm walking down the street, son. You got tattoos on your face. Yeah, I'm an angry white guy. Yeah.
Across the street.
And
I'm driving by.
Kanisha's walking. Kanisha's in the middle with cerebral palsy. Where are you going?
Shake it.
Across the street.
It's Speedy's Comedy Corner. The number to call into is
855-369-9898. That's right. Call in to 855-369-9898 to Speedy's Comedy Corner.
Just in case you just tuned in, we're talking about Mark Cuban made some remarks about if he sees a young black man walking down the street with a hoodie, that he will cross the street. And if he crosses the street and there's didn't give no age, just said a white guy, bald head, he's very specific about that, with tattoos. We talking about Aryan Nation. We talking about
I'd be scared of him.
Back.
I'm definitely scared of him.
One of them going to whip his ass.
I know, but before we do that, I just want to go out there and definitely say that he did give an apology to the family of Trayvon Martin, because in his description, he did say that there was a hoodie. And right now, that is a very sensitive subject for everybody.
Yes. Yep.
And if you can tune in, he made an apology Thursday. He put out a series of tweets, and even with the Ink magazine. So we'll be looking forward to probably more apologies that we'll hear, because you have to
somebody else say some stupid ass shit.
Yeah. So, but we do want to say that he did put out an apology, but it does not take away from what he says.
Faith, are you there? How you doing, Faith from Memphis?
Yes.
How you doing?
How y'all doing?
Just fine, baby. Talk to me.
Okay. Well, again, I agree with some of the comments that have been made previously. Prejudice and racism, I feel like, are two totally different things.
Yes.
And I agree with the young man earlier. He said you're prejudging. That's basically what you're doing when you're prejudiced.
Yes.
So I think there is a difference between that. And I also think that we kind of shy away from having real conversations about
racism and prejudice. When it comes to, I mean, and I kind of to a certain degree can kind of sort of agree with him, because I mean, we look at another brother earlier said, you know, you're gonna look at a person 150 pounds overweight, you're not gonna think he got a thyroid problem. You're gonna think he's been eating himself into an early
fat motherfucker.
Right. So I mean, and then the chicks in the club, a lot of guys think they can tell the ratchet from the classy chicks in the club. I mean, you're prejudging. You're looking at a situation and judging a book by the cover instead of looking at it. That young man with the hoodie that he see walking down the street could very well be a college student or a high school student getting their education. And the guy I don't know if he got a swastika on his head. I'm not sure where he's.
He said he got tattoos all over his head.
He got tattoos everywhere. I mean, you know, I'm not sure what he's trying to do, but again, we're judging that book by its cover.
That book I've read. I don't have to judge that one. You got tattoos on your face, you don't give a fuck about me. How about that?
Right. So I mean, I just think it, and to be honest, if somebody's being real and they're being honest about their position and where they're coming from, I can trust them a whole lot better than the people who have. I heard another young lady say, "There's stuff you don't say in public." I can trust you a whole lot better if I know exactly how you feel about me than the person that sweeps it under the rug and under the carpet, and then later on, you know, you may have an outburst or something, and I'm thinking all this time we've been cool, and you have black friends, and you have this and you have that, and then you burst out and say, "Yo, you black such and such, are you lazy? Help us." No.
You do have a point there. Don't.
Are you running Tracy's store right now?
Thank you for the phone call, baby. I love that call.
And now that I think about it,
because I trust you, because I know you ain't shit. You know I ain't shit.
And I know both of y'all ain't shit.
So we all good. But see, you know, Trayvon, you know, he's famous for having a hoodie, but there's somebody more famous than that.
Famous, probably?
Well, I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, he's known for wearing the hoodie. I'm just saying, the Unabomber, white dude with a hoodie.
I told you.
That's definitely crazy.
Are you comparing? Okay, we'll leave.
No. I'm just saying
it came off wrong, and that was a miscommunication.
But I understand what I was trying to say.
I understand.
Thank you.
I definitely understand where he is coming from on that. But it did come off very harsh. I will say that, because we both were like, "Wait," but then my white side kicked in and was like, "Okay, I understand." Yeah, he's not famous for that. He was murdered.
He was taken away from us.
Okay, but he's known. Okay, I'm sorry.
We don't have to be light on that. He was murdered for having a hoodie on.
He was murdered.
And Skittles. So let's make sure we got it right.
And I see.
Okay, out of Seattle, where I just left, we got William on the phone. William, talk to me, man.
Hey, William.
Oh, hey, how you guys doing?
How you doing, Will? Talk.
All right. So I just want to give my opinion on what Mark Cuban Jr. said.
Please.
Where did he get that thinking from? You know, you got to ask yourself that. Yeah. It's like, you know, the history of all this racism and, you know, how far are we trying to go? At the same time, you have the CEOs of the Clippers. You still have the Trayvon Martin going on.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, are we lying to ourselves about how far, you know, we've gone? So with that, I just want to say that I think that, you know, and realistically, that we haven't gone far.
Yeah,
and,
I feel the same way, man.
And I look at, you know, I hate to get off the subject, but I look at the rapper Future. He came out with that song, Young Dude, Push That Dough, you know, but he used the N-word. And I'm like, that's not helping our youth, you know, for a guy like me graduating from school and, you know, professional people like you know, there's people that got to go to work every day or that's graduating from college. And the black male is already marked. So we don't need that extra already on our back.
Yeah, we don't need that.
So when you know, you have these shows, these videos, and we glorify and push that dough, but that's just the young youth back again.
Now, you can say, now, Will, I'm going to have to disagree with you, but when I'm in the club and I hear this motherfucker,
Push that down.
It's a young nigga. Push that dough now. Push that dough now. Push that dough. Thank you, Will, for the phone call. I kind of like that song. I'm sorry, Will.
I'm definitely going to have to agree. Music, media, all these things project these stereotypes on the way we feel, and some of them are true. Like, I mean, shit.
That's
Sometimes
right.
you will be, if you see something in the movie that's on, but the song influences the youth, unfortunately, and there are a lot of people that are in hoodies.
Because of this song, somebody's going to go push that dope.
And yes, and I think they'll be proud to push that dope.
And speaking of push that dope, if you'd like some dope, call into 855-369-9898 to Speedy's Comedy Corner.
I don't know for you.
We got these jokes. That's our
got them jokes.
Because unfortunately, some of those people walking down the street are a threat, and some of them are not. But because we're portrayed a certain way, if you come from somewhere where all you see is on TV, music, and media, then you happen to walk down the street and see that, that's how you're going to react to what you've been taught.
Okay, out of Ohio, somebody said they don't like... All right, who we got on the phone?
Hey.
What's your name?
OJ.
Okay, tell me,
No
OJ.
OJs.
Who you don't like, OJ? Who you don't like, man?
White girl.
And are they going to end up dead in the morning?
Yeah. Who you don't like?
Nicole Simpson. That's who you don't like.
I'm prejudiced. Don't get me wrong. I'm prejudiced of everyone. I'm a black male, and I am prejudiced of black people, white people. I don't care. But mostly, I hate to say this, and it burns me up to never have this prejudice until I went to the Marine Corps, went to Iraq.
I love military.
And how to deal with the Muslim culture. Now, Muslims are all colors, all walks of our world. But when you walking around with your face covered up, it makes me nervous. It makes me feel like I can't.
Damn it.
It doesn't make me feel like you're trustworthy to be around me, to be around my American.
You know, and that's unfortunate.
And
it is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate because that's their religion and their race, and some people have took it to the extreme, just like some Christians used to take it to the extreme during slavery. So we penalize those people because I do get nervous too, and it's not their fault because of who they love and who they serve, and they have those extremists who have made it difficult for us to trust them, and it's just not fair. But I still don't trust them.
Well, I feel you. I don't trust them. I don't trust no Muslim with a backpack. I just don't. I'm be real. If they got a backpack, I'll be like, tick, tick, boom. Can you go over there, please? Let me show me a book.
I do a surveillance of my plane, and if I don't feel comfortable, I do get off.
Phone call, man. You do what?
I get off. Oh, I've got off of 3 planes. If I don't feel comfortable with the passengers,
like Final Destination?
Like final, Destination.
That's a prejudice.
But I told you I was prejudiced. I didn't lie about that in the beginning.
So who did you see on the plane?
Say it. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, say it.
Just in case they're listening.
Everybody else said. You ain't going to say their name. You're not going to say their name.
No, it's all right.
My brother.
It's obvious who it was. We were having the conversation.
My brother bought me a plane ticket one time, and the stewardess came up and said, "And who ordered the Muslim meal?" I was like, this motherfucker
didn't.
Yeah, I was like, man, you could have got me strip search. This motherfucker ordered the Muslim meal for me as a joke.
How do we even pass jokes like that?
The number to call into is
Please, what's the number?
What's the number?
The number to call in is 855-369-9898. That's 855.
Was Mark Cuban right or wrong that everyone has some type of prejudice? Out of Alabama. Ooh. Who we got in Alabama?
Prejudice is strong there.
What's your name?
Yeah. Pasha.
Hi, Pasha.
Hey, Pasha.
Are you prejudiced in any kind of way?
Yep.
Oh,
I am. I mean, everybody, this is the difference. Prejudice is, you done heard the definition several times tonight.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. Everybody has a prejudice. Skinny people don't like fat people. Fat people don't like skinny people. Straight people don't like gay people. Gay people don't like straight people.
So how can we just can't we all just get along?
Well, I never heard of gay people not liking straight people.
No, they don't. They don't.
First of all,
because you know why? Because they think every gay dude thinks every straight dude is gay. He just don't know it.
You can't tell me about gay people because my grandfather is gay. So
what is wrong with your family?
My grandfather is gay, and he is gay.
How's he granddaddy gay?
He's gay. No, he actually dates young men. But he's not. He's very masculine, and he's not feminine at all. He hates new gays. I do know that. Like he wished they would build a big ass closet and all jump back in.
New gays.
But just like old black people hate new black people. Like he just don't like new gays.
But he's new black people. They got a different brand?
Yeah. Yes.
I feel you, Pastor. Now, who you prejudiced against? Who you don't like?
It's not just
you started
black and white thing.
Who you don't like? Tell us.
Oh, I don't like skinny people, and I don't like white men.
Well, shit.
RT, you out of here.
And I'm white, so I can do that. I mean,
you white with a black voice?
And you got a name like Pastor?
Are you calling playing.
So is he.
Wow. This
No,
is
thank you. I appreciate it. No.
you
But
like
no,
black
for
men?
real, I'm white. I don't like white men. Well, I just don't.
Are you really white?
Hold on. What kind of black men do you like? Big old, thick, big country?
I like the tall ones that are muscular and.
Look at
Everybody say hi to my mom.
Did the moisture just raise?
I just want to let you know.
Humid?
I'm not RT, but DJ Alwayz was feeling you till you said tall, and then he went, damn.
But he got those freckles though, and they might induce you.
How tall is he?
How tall are you? He's 5'8".
5'8" and a quarter.
Which means if he's 5'8",
I'm 5'2", so he got it made.
Yeah.
You want an all-expense paid trip to Alabama?
I'm the one who takes the trips. I'm a vehicle transporter. I'm the one who takes the trips.
Oh, okay.
I got it covered.
You won 3 days, 5 nights in beautiful downtown Dothan, Alabama.
Where is it again?
Dothan, Alabama. Tour of those beautiful southern homes with Pasha.
We're going to bring you to Mobile, baby. We're going to
Take it to Mobile.
I love
The
it.
big city.
Thank you for the phone call.
She made me feel at home.
Make sure you hit DJ Alwayz hit always in your ear on
Always
Twitter.
in your ear
In your
on Twitter.
Oh, is it?
That's how you got to spell it like that. In your
In your
In your
Blend new flavor.
That's how
in
Pasha
your
says it.
Out of ATL, his name or her name is Show Me. What's up, Show Me?
Hey.
Talk to me.
Hey, what's up? Long time listener, first time caller.
Appreciate it, man.
Listen for a long time or
Thank
whatever. Didn't have a problem with Mark Cuban said. It's just the fact that he's saying it in lieu of the whole Donald Sterling
Yes.
or whatever. And he was pretty much saying that, racism is everywhere. And even him, he has racist times in his life or whatever. So he's pretty much defending Donald Sterling.
That's what I took out of that, too.
It was okay, pretty much. Because, they haven't completely taken the team away from him.
Yeah.
They're still in terms with that or whatever. So I think he's trying to lighten the load on Donald Sterling by coming out with this whole statement.
Appreciate the phone call.
Hey, RT, appreciate you being on here. If Corey Holcomb wasn't on there, it had to be you.
Thank you, my man. Appreciate you, man.
That's a hell of a... Is that a compliment or...
See hope.
So he's standing up for Donald, who I don't think should be in this much trouble, but that's another story.
Yeah, that's another show, but we on this Mark Cuban thing.
Well, Donald is worse than what?
What's the number again, though?
The number to call in, 855-369-9898.
If you fuck up, we're going to get... What's coming here?
Corey Holcomb.
Out of Cali, we
See
got
hope.
Chris. What's up, Chris?
Hey, you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you great. Go right ahead, man.
All right. My comment is this. The comment Mark Cuban made, this guy makes all this money, and it's funny how we find out that all these fickle white dudes that make all these money make these ignorant comments. I mean, literally, anybody that sees an individual in a hoodie, it doesn't matter what color they are, what street they're walking down. If it's dark and it's a hoodie, I think anybody is going to make a prejudged kind of decision on what they should do. So I kind of appreciate what he was trying to say. I think he said it the wrong way. So I think it was an ignorant, short-sighted comment.
Okay, I'm with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that better.
It's the hoodie that's messing everybody
You see,
up.
the hoodie, because my sons wear hoodies. They're going to walk down the street, so I'll be scared if Mark Cuban sees my son.
And is afraid of him.
He ain't going to cross the street unless he on the team, because they wear hoodies when they on the... See, I'm saying this is the bullshit. I appreciate your call, though, Chris.
It's the hoodie, which leads back to Trayvon, which would justify what happened if we agreed to the hoodie.
Yeah, because then it's a problem. The number to call into, please do. Depending on if you're prejudiced, they said everybody is. Your whole family is. Your granddaddy is gay.
And he's Jewish.
What kind of dudes he like?
Younger dudes. I've been to a lot of weddings in the yard, and he always dates younger dudes. And you guys know I date younger men, so that's probably where I get it from.
Uh-oh.
He always has younger dudes.
Runs in the family.
Yeah.
Well, they don't run in the family. No. We're going to take a quick break because Kanisha got to go pee. She just slid me a note saying she got to go pee.
Oh, that's
way too much information for me right now.
I got to go potty, guys.
We got to take a quick break. We'll come right back. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner, and I'll be Speedy up in this. We are back at Speedy's Comedy Corner.
Yeah.
Right now is a shotgun round of calls.
Uh-oh.
We're going to get you in, get you out, because we're going to start a new subject matter at the top of the hour. So we want to get these people who been waiting a long time. So I'm going to come to you, be ready, tell me if you're prejudiced or not, or if you think Mark Cuban was right or wrong. That's what we're going to ask you.
Okay.
Is Mark right or wrong? Ready? Out of Dana, Ohio, you've been on here for a minute. Was Mark Cuban right or wrong? Dana? All right. Diana, I'm sorry. Was Mark Cuban right or wrong?
About what?
Was he right or wrong about what he said?
What did he say?
Hilarious.
I thought this was the cooking show I called into. What are y'all baking
what
in there?
What you niggas doing on this radio?
I was looking for a good green bean casserole recipe.
Hell, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm happy to be on here. Talk to me. No, Dana, what you want?
I would like to say that I'm not prejudiced against Pacific race or color, but I am prejudiced against people who don't act who act like they're snobby, don't want to talk to me, because I think it's mainly because I'm black.
Well, we don't want to talk to you right now, and we black.
But
well, that's not my problem, though. Somebody else might want to talk to me. I'm a first-time caller, so be nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
Yes.
First-time caller. Thank you, baby. RT gave you a kiss. Again. I don't know why. Or he kissed Kanisha. One of them.
No, but my neighbor looked like a skinhead. When I first seen him, I was like, oh, man, is he a skinhead? When I first moved in 11 years ago. And my husband, who I married 11 years ago, he said, no, he's not. So, like, I was grilling out back on my back deck, and then fire came up, and I was like, oh, Donnie. And Donnie, my next door neighbor, he ran over and helped me out. And,
the skinhead.
It looked like I thought he was.
So
he came over there and put some of his white power out on that fire.
Hey, we're going to put that out for you, coloreds. Because I know you don't like, hey, is that a cross burning right there? What kind of meat you cooking on that cross?
Raccoons.
That's my grill.
Thank you for the phone call,
He loved coons.
She said, hey, I caught on fire. I went over there, man. Them colored people don't know how to cook, dude. They had fires and everything. I put that right on it. Because, we put out crosses. You got to know how to put the cross out.
Yeah.
You get on your lawn.
It's a very important part of racism. Learn how to put out that cross.
That ain't right.
All right. Out of St. Louis, Latricia? That's that right?
Leticia.
Ooh, hey,
Leticia.
I knew I wouldn't get that right. Say it again, baby. How you say your name?
Leticia.
Yeah, I would.
See, that'd be right.
She's definitely black. Anyway, what's up?
Actually, I'm half black, half Puerto Rican.
So you gonna break in my house and cut me? That's fucked up.
I make you some arroz con pollo. Yes.
But I think that he was wrong. I think that people are confusing bias with prejudice. I think most people are biased, not prejudiced.
I like that. Okay.
So what's the difference between those two?
That's
bias is basically a positive or negative opinion that one might have. Prejudice is something where you just completely avoid or hate.
Oh. Okay. I like that. Thank you. How you say your name again?
Leticia.
Leticia.
You know, if I'd have met you in the club with, hey, dog, this baby, this my homie.
Hey, this is my girlfriend, Lettuce. This is Lettuce.
All right, check this out. We got to switch reels. We got to switch it up. Do that backspin again.
Oh, I
Do
like
the backspin
that.
again. All right, we're going to switch up the topic. Now, you can stay on the phone if you want. The number to call into is
855-369-9898.
We're going to switch it up just a little bit.
Tad bit.
Just a tad bit. And we want to know, you want to read that for me? Here. Mine is right here. Just read the top part for me.
All right. Basically, we want to find out, are stereotypes true or false?
Or can you say true or false? Or is...
Necessarily.
Do we all stereotype?
Do we all stereotype? Because I think all stereotypes diverge from some type of truth.
And which ones are true? Are any of the stereotypes true?
Because some of them are. And some of them aren't.
Are all Japanese people smart?
Yes.
At math. Not smart, but just at math.
And is that being racist, though?
It's not being racist, because at the time, they were the best mathematicians, but now they're pop-locking everywhere, so they're the best dancers now. So they will. I can't get my
because they know the correct angles of all the pops.
Yeah, they do.
They know the geometry
the
of the pop.
symmetry of their dance is phenomenal.
The symmetry is crazy.
So give me an
example of a stereotype.
Give me a stereotype.
All mixed girls are crazy.
They are.
Yeah,
so we want you to call in. We want you to call in with your best stereotype, and we'll let you know if it's true or not, whatever. The number to call into is 855-369-9898. I think all Asians are. Do all Asians know karate?
You know,
no, but the Asians that do are very good at it.
Yeah. I know this is going to sound absolutely crazy, but you know my ex-boyfriend of 5 years was actually a ninja. Their family invented Kaji Kimbo.
Wait, what? Wrong with you? No one I didn't see him.
My family invented, his family invented Kaji Kimbo. He's the heir to the throne. Once his grandmother passes, he held it. It's a big school.
He told you a load of shit.
No, it's not. I've been to everything. You can go to the school and...
So how's it to be fucked by a ninja?
Oh, it's phenomenal. He's in and out. Like, oh my God, what happened?
His nut comes out like a throwing star?
Yeah. But I have ninja stars and things like that because of him, yes.
So our stereotype. Give me your stereotype. So
yes, let us
It's
hear.
a new topic. So if you're on the line right now,
5 years.
we're going to ask you, what stereotype that you think is or think is true?
Yeah. Are there any true ones?
What about you? Do you have what do you
Well, I mean, here's one. Caucasians can't dance.
Now,
RT,
my mother can dance. My mama can dance.
She got cerebral palsy.
It doesn't matter. She was the only white girl in an all-blacks dance theater and had lead roles, so she could dance.
Bam. When they said tree failed, that was your mama.
She can pop and lock.
All right, so let us know your stereotype, and we'll let you know if that's true or not. And you've been on the phone for a minute. Out of Michigan. Give us your stereotype. Go ahead.
Are you asking for me, Marguerite?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to be funny, but I love you guys. I really do. I think you are absolutely Harris, and I love the Foxhole.
Thank you,
sometimes it's a little rough on my ears, but I like it. But
Sorry.
I just want to get... No, you're good. You're good. It serves a purpose, but I want to just say two specific things.
Please.
That hoodie thing is a cover-up for the stereotypical belief that has something to do with the color, and that is not the case. Okay. A hoodie is a hoodie. Trayvon was not about a hoodie. Trayvon was about an African-American child being in a place that someone felt he shouldn't be. Let's be clear. Yes. Let's be real clear. This is not about a hoodie. Anybody can wear a hoodie. That's not it. Prejudice, biases, stereotypes. Stereotypes tend to cover whole groups of people. One of your comedians did a really nice piece on if somebody's black, then he's got big stuff. If you got big feet, you got big stuff. If you know which stuff I'm talking about. You got big hands. Those type of things are built on, not stereotypes, they're built on biases, prejudices, and basic ignorance of what people are about, and it lumps whole groups of people together, saying that this is what everybody that's Mexican.
That's what I'm talking about. I agree with you.
But
and at the end of the day, that is what causes all the trouble. People say I'm not prejudiced. The young lady said, well, there's a difference in prejudice and bias. They both function the same, though. They cause you to say something about a group of people or a person, and that whole group becomes a part of it. So
that would be a stereotype, like saying that all Irish people are alcoholics.
Hello,
but
and I'm here to tell you that on St. Patty's Day, go to the bars and you will see not Irish people with green beer and green anything else getting loaded. So those types of predispositions cause problems. I'm going to give you something personal.
Again?
I am Louisiana Creole, Geechee. I am French and Spanish.
You love me for sure?
Stop it. People don't know what they're looking at. But when they see the skin, they're not sure.
Me too.
But at the end of the day, I'm about as different as any of the women that you come across. But once they start to see certain characteristics,
then they'll put you in the They'll put you in then they'll put you in the category.
Wait, so the stereotype is you know voodoo.
Exactly.
You know voodoo?
Exactly.
So you know voodoo then?
My great-grandma.
I can't eat your spaghetti. You know that, right?
The red sauce.
Cannot eat your spaghetti because it's going to go bad.
Can I address something she said real quick? Because she tried to cover it up with the big hands and the big feet. What she was trying to say, the stereotype, which most black men find positive, is that they have big penises. But I would like to go on record and say that I have slept with different men of different cultures, and the smallest, worst penis came from, no, not at all. Okay? They don't do me, I do them. Yeah, don't ever get it twisted.
I think that comes from women
that have small.
They're trying to see that. Well, I want to get a guy with a big whatever, and I'm looking for the hands. I got nice size hands.
What a little penis.
Hold on.
I'm saying my hands are small. My dick is big.
I wear a size 12. We'll get that out there.
I think RT has the biggest penis in the room.
I slapped the dog.
My penis just told me yes, it is the biggest penis.
Stereotype.
He just talked to me.
Give me a stereotype, Joseph, out of ATL. Give me a stereotype.
What's up, fellas? First of all, the stereotype that all white guys got little dicks. Let me tell you something. I'm a white guy, little hands, 11 inches with wrinkles, baby. I'm knocking the bottom out of these girls.
With wrinkles.
I even gave it a nickname, Star Trek, because it's going when no man's gone before.
See? What did I just say?
Give her all she's got, Scotty.
Just beat me up, because the only thing I don't like, to be honest with you, is girls that don't like me, brother. Because you know what? We all live together. We all got to get along. And at the end of the day, baby, if she's got that ass, because I'm a little I guess I'm prejudiced. I like girls with big asses.
Yeah.
You know,
like sisters. Just
got to work with it.
All right, thank you for the phone call.
That's hilarious.
All right, I like that. Out of Montana, give me your stereotype. Give me a stereotype.
Now, I spent 8 years in the Army, and throughout my entire life, I don't think I've ever actually been discriminated against, aside from not being picked for the basketball team. I'm a white guy. You know,
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
have to deal with that.
I feel your pain.
I've seen it happen before, and I've seen people turn it around to where it's not bad. And I've come to realize that the only way to overcome it is through humor. And I have a personal story that is my favorite story. In boot camp, in basic training, we had a guy that came out of the hills of Alabama, way up in the woods. And his family had always talked about black people, but he didn't know what they were talking about. Okay. We also had a guy who was black, and their first interaction between each other was this white kid from the hills looking at this black kid and asking him, "What happened to your skin?" Nobody knew what he was talking about. Well, it's all dark and shit. We had to pull him aside for 30 minutes and explain to him that there are different colored people in the world. Wow, and it blew his mind. He had no idea.
Where the fuck?
A couple days later, because of these stereotypes.
You mean you're supposed to have sex with people other than your dad?
Yeah. Because of the stereotypes that his family had told him for years, he offered this black guy chicken.
Oh! And he took it.
Now, I personally, because I've been told stereotypes, I expected there to be a fight.
But you know, I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm not going to say I hate to say this, but I don't know what it is about chicken and black people.
Yeah,
we
but
like
not
chicken.
Black people, everybody likes chicken.
Yeah, but
I like chicken.
But we really like black chicken.
Mexicans.
I don't know, man. I like chicken pretty much.
You might
better
be
than any other meat out there. So I'm pretty white, man.
But you're tuned in to Foxxhole.
Thank you for the call, man. We're talking about. What are we talking? Tell them.
Okay, right now we're talking about stereotypes, and if you don't know, stereotypes are a generalization. You know, my mama, got seropositive, so I got a mumble demon. It rubbed off on me. But they're not good or bad. They're not desirable, non-desirable. They can be moral or immoral. They just are. Stereotypes don't tell us how to behave or to treat other people. Stereotypes are simply observations. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They might one may not infer how to treat people from a stereotype or observation. They tell us what groups of people tend to be or do in general. They do not tell us how we ought to treat them. Once again, there is no place for oughta in science, you guys. You know what I'm saying?
So if I say most Germans are Nazis.
Watch your tone. Watch your tone, Speed.
But you say watch your tone, but now we have a 50-50 because my great-grandfather, who my last name is Bus, it's a German from Nazi. But my great-grandfather on the other side is a Jewish. So, yeah, I live with a lot of stuff. Hitler and those things, hero and a...
So call in, let us know. We want to know a stereotype. We have a bunch written here. Maybe you can come up with one.
Is it like what matters... Does it matter if it's negative or positive? Does that matter if the culture wants to keep the stereotype?
I think we don't have a problem with somebody says black men with big hands have a big old dick, because you ain't going to find out till you get in the room.
And it don't be true all the time. I'll tell you
that
now.
Watch your tone.
It don't be true.
Out of Los Angeles, what's up? Who's this on the phone?
Yeah, this is Damon out of L.A.
Damon, give me a stereotype.
All Mexicans are the hardest working people in the U.S.
They are.
And that is the motherfucking truth.
They do.
It is.
They will do shit we won't do no more.
And they be
I'm a restaurant manager. I've hired in the past year. I've hired 4 black people all 4 of them ended up quitting because the job was too hard. Every one of the Hispanics that I've hired have stuck around and have done the job as well as possible.
But where you got Taco Bell? What is it? Del Taco? What's the restaurant?
No, Sizzler.
Oh yes.
Did you have to tell the
Sizzler ain't no joke.
Did you have to tell the black people to stop watching basketball? Which, by the way, you can watch on Sirius XM on channel 221 and above.
I just had to stop them from eating my chicken wings.
See, black folks love chicken. I told her on the call and he didn't believe me.
They do.
Thank you, dog.
Mexicans
Appreciate the
work
phone
hard. I'm telling you, my little boo right now works 14 hours a day. He works.
You just said you had a Japanese dude.
I said no. I said my ex was the ninja. The dude that I'm dating now is Mexican, and he works really, really hard. 14 hours a day. He works 7 days a week and is only off every 14 days and is happy about it.
You know, I saw a dude with a sword in the bushes. Is that your ex?
It probably is him because he likes to pop up out of anywhere.
All right, John out of Houston, give me a stereotype that nobody knows about.
Well, I would say that everybody has some part of their own experience. So the stereotypes come from things that happen in their life. I can say for me, I was raised on the south side of Chicago. And when I was young, they wanted to integrate the schools more with minority kids. So they bust all the black kids on the other side of town so they can go to these schools. So every time something went wrong in the school, every time somebody did something wrong, they didn't know what it was, they would round up all the kids who were bust over there and grill them.
Oh, that's not right. I was part
Who
of
ate all the goddamn chicken?
How come all we got left salad with blue cheese on it?
Coleslaw.
Hell, it's them new kids from over there on the other side of the track ate them goddamn chicken.
I want country fried steak, not city fried steak.
Shut up.
Thank you for the phone call. Give me another stereotype. Give me a stereotype, man.
Okay, Mexicans like gas white women.
What?
He said, say it again.
Mexicans like big ass white women.
They do.
Yeah, they do. The big wide
easier to get their papers like that.
The big wide one. The ones
Because they can get their papers like that. They marry them for their papers.
From the gringo.
From a big wide ass?
Come on now.
He said big wide ass.
But you know what that entails.
What?
Okay, never mind.
You gonna put the papers
they
in their
like
ass?
that. They like that.
They do.
They gonna put the papers in their ass?
No, you know what I'm saying, though.
No.
You know what? Fat people got low self-esteem, and they get in there with them, and they get their papers, and they marry them, and they become citizens. Let's be real.
No, he said wide ass.
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is he talking about.
Because I know a lot of
self-esteem.
I got high self-esteem. Don't ever forget it.
No, you got high ass titties, but you ain't got no lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Titty push.
Jerome from Texas, give me a stereotype.
That all white people smell like dogs after they take a shower.
RT, I must say, we play ball. The minute he gets sweaty, he smell like a wet poodle.
Who brought Rufus in? Who brought Rufus in the room?
I wish I
Don't
could
pee
disagree.
on the carpet.
I wish I could disagree, but when it rains outside, my mother does smell like a wet dog, and it does. It's true.
Why is that though? Why do people smell? Why do they smell like that?
Because white people are part dog.
That's a true stereotype. I'm not gonna lie. I promise
You
you.
say that one's true.
That's
Thank you
a
for the phone
terrible.
call.
That's a terrible stereotype.
But it's true.
This dude in Michigan, Marquise, a gang of Marquises out there. What's up, Marquise from Michigan? Give me a stereotype.
I was talking to you before, and I'm back.
Oh,
you're right.
I couldn't finish when I made that statement about the hands and the feet.
Oh.
That stereotype seems to be a common one, but when you're talking about...
Because it's a plus. We're talking about what?
Your husband told you to get off the phone?
Get
off the phone, Marguerite.
Somebody with a big old head told you, you get your goddamn ass out there, goddamn phone. Give me some chicken. We got Tiffany from Cincinnati. Give me a stereotype, Tiffany.
Yes, a previous caller already said it. It was that white people smell like dogs when they get wet.
That's true. That means it's really true.
I just noticed it a lot at the swimming pool.
Ah, you are wrong, girl.
We said no dogs in the pool. No dogs in the pool.
Thank you, baby girl. The number to call into again, what is it, RT?
It is 855-369-9898. Speedy's Comedy Corner.
And what are we talking about?
Right now, we are talking about stereotypes, you guys. And are they true or are they false? What are some of the stereotypes that you guys have? And please call in.
In the house, we got RT, who's a white man who smells like a wet dog when he gets wet ball.
That's right, I do. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I see a stereotype here, and I've heard this one before, that the French are romantic. No, I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, because I learned French from Pepe Le Pew, who was a rapist. So, I don't know if they're romantic as they are rapists. So if you're French out there, call in, or you're Pepe Le Pew, call in.
And we got Kanisha Bus from Seattle. Big old bus.
Bus.
You got big old bus. All right, and you said are light-skinned women more freaky?
Oh, I didn't say that, but are they? I do. You know what? I believe so. That if you're mixed, you're definitely more of a little.
And do all Indians, the ones with the dots, work at 7-Eleven?
Yeah, but they own them. So who's mad at that?
Yeah, it's like a little India to them.
You know what? I have a stereotype.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, from Alabama, she called back.
Yes.
And I appreciate it. Pasha.
I called back. Hey, Pasha.
Give me a stereotype, Pasha.
I got three.
Go ahead. Go.
One, what she just said, that all big women got low self-esteem, no man pay them. I'm a cute big girl. So not all big women have low self-esteem.
Oh, I didn't say that, girl. Yes, because, I'm a juicy medium. Yeah, we heard that wrong.
And what's the other two?
Second one, white women can't cook. That's a damn lie. I'm from the South. I know how to cook.
Yeah, I believe you. You sound like a sister, so I believe you. What's the third?
My mom could cook. Keep going.
Wait a minute. Let me get to the third one. That all white women suck dick.
They better.
Is that true?
No. What? I mean, I do now.
Because you was losing them men.
Yeah, you was losing your man. Wait a minute. I would not have a white woman.
Where you going? My collard greens aren't good, baby.
Why would you date a white woman that don't suck dick? That's the whole
pointless.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
But that's the thing. But not all white women do.
Yes, they do.
No, the hell they don't.
But like I said,
when she's done, I need something to say on that.
But like I said earlier, it's like, but the white women that do it well.
Told me, girl, try this. I'm like, I put that in my mouth. Look at it. It's ugly.
No, mine's is very pretty. It's very pretty.
Yes, really.
And it's staring hard at you.
Go ahead, Kanisha.
I have to say this. I kid you not, and I hope my mother is not listening. As a youth, and this is why I mastered the craft of giving head. Because when I was younger, I remember my mother talking to her friends, and this is in the 80s, and she was stealing black men from black women. And she said, black women ain't sucking that. And she said, you got to be a professional at it. And my mother, and when I heard that as
God bless your mama.
First of all, you have to stop.
It like this. My mama
I'm a craftsman when it comes to giving head.
She don't suck dick. I told her one time I sucked dick. She was like, "You do what?" And I was like, "Well, Mama, I got to keep my man."
You have to.
Thank you for.
I get everything.
And guess what? You're keeping your man.
Not all white women suck dick.
That's crazy. I never heard of that.
All white women need to suck dick.
They do.
All
women, period.
Thank you. That your mama is
all
good.
Women, period.
See, your mama had juicy mouth because she has cerebral palsy,
does, and that's why
mouth is juicy.
And every dude she had was the hottest dude on the block, and that's why.
Why you keep saying that like that means something?
It do mean something.
Your mama like a bobblehead.
It does. Because you don't get to see special education people with hot dudes. My mother was winning. Thank you.
Okay, we have another subject going on there.
Don't get slapped.
Walter out of Texas, give me a stereotype.
I love how we switched gears. This was great.
Hey, how y'all doing? How you doing?
Hey, baby.
Go ahead, Walter.
All right, so I'm a black man in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And surrounded with white people in my area. And they all think it's crazy. I don't like watermelon.
That is crazy.
Watermelon is fantastic.
It's chicken and watermelon.
And what?
Chicken. I love chicken. For the record, I love chicken. I cannot stand watermelon. It's just not my fruit.
No.
Since we're speaking of Texas, stereotype, is everything bigger in Texas or not?
I can attest to that, yes.
Hilarious.
He's talking about the food portion.
No.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about, baby. All right, thank you for the phone call, Walter. I still like the fact she said, all women do suck dick.
They do. I've never heard of that.
And of the women I've been with, white women do it more frequently than black women.
I can't even see you with a white woman, RT.
I'm just saying.
I can't see it.
You hitting the sisters?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, of course.
I have before, yeah.
Okay, out of Texas, we got Cheryl on the phone. Cheryl, what stereotype you have for me?
It's a shell, like not shell.
Oh, so I'm sorry.
Oh, shell.
Excuse me. They wrote Cheryl. Go ahead, Shell.
Wait, the stereotype here is black women are angry. Well, that's so funny. That's so funny that I have that top of the page.
No, I'm very happy. But my stereotype is I happen to be a registered nurse and I'm an executive nurse. Ooh. And a lot of people tell me that they don't believe like I'm black enough, like because I'm too educated. And they'll say you're not that kind of black person.
Oh,
I hate that stereotype.
Yeah,
well, that's terrible.
what kind of black person do you mean? And I usually work, and I went to a predominantly black school in college, and I went to TSU.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Texas Southern University here.
Yeah, we
But,
Southern. Yep. You trying to say we ain't smart?
Yeah, stop.
She said,
Stereotype me.
No, usually, and then they'll say something to relate like blackness to me. Like my recent patient told me, you know, black people do the best barbecue. And I was like,
we do.
True.
I'm sorry, we do. That's our shit.
Memorial Weekend proved it.
That's our shit. Now we wait for these kind of shit. That's us.
It's all the time. I have brown skin and I happen to have lighter eyes, so they'll be like, "You're not that kind of black," and I'm educated, so they'll think something is in you.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
that ain't right.
All right, baby. Thank you for the phone call.
Married?
Here's one for you guys. Gay men are feminists, and lesbians are masculine.
I disagree with that because I have a gay grandfather who is very masculine. Very, very masculine.
So he give it.
Yes, he's very. I didn't know the difference between a gay man and a
Kanisha,
straight
get in
man.
here. I got a date with my boyfriend. Which tie looks better?
I didn't know the difference. I didn't know about flamboyancy till later because
So
he
you
was
don't
such
think
a
that's
man. So
you
I
don't think that was true?
No, because I think a lot of the gay men are feminine and very feminine. I do believe that, but a lot of them are in phases, no matter what they tell you. But there's a lot of straight, hardcore, just gay men that don't do all this.
What about the lady
extra
dudes?
stuff.
Most lesbians are ladies.
No, I know a lot of beautiful lipstick lesbians, gorgeous. I have, especially being a comedian, I have a huge lesbian following. I would have never been able to know they're gorgeous, they're beautiful, their hair's done, makeup's done, stilettos on, and I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy. I would have never known.
And how come when men cross-dress, they transvestites, and when women cross-dress, they lesbians?
Hilarious.
I don't know.
Out of North Carolina, we got Duck on the
something
phone.
to think about.
Duck, talk to me, man. What's your stereotype?
All hood girls name their kids crazy ass names.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Have you heard some of the names that have called in?
Yeah.
my point exactly.
Thank you for listening to our phone calls. We appreciate that. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner. The number to call into is?
It is 855-369-9898, Speedy's Comedy Corner.
And that's if you want to talk about.
If you want to talk about stereotypes, let us know if you have a stereotype and are they
Shoot it
true
to
or
us.
not.
Yeah, we want. Mine's are pretty good.
I got one too.
What?
Go ahead.
I got one that says, because it's dear to my heart. African Americans play basketball.
Yes.
Yes. I know a lot that don't, but yes.
Now, the guy, I play ball with the actor from, gosh, what's that show? Leverage. You seen that show, the black dude? He was terrible.
Oh, you just going to put him on the spotlight? He was terrible?
Man, he played like a white girl that had cerebral palsy. I'm just saying. He was
the hoop's over here.
Dribbling everywhere.
He was black, but he couldn't play the ball. Same thing with 50. Y'all saw today.
Oh, we saw the pitch.
50 threw a pitch.
Yeah, the first pitch.
All black men ain't good at sports, and apparently 50 put it out there. He threw the ball to the
almost killed a camera person.
Cameraman. Yeah. He threw like 5 cents. But I'm just saying.
He's your change.
You sure 45.
50 will come after us. Out of Ohio, give me your stereotype.
All brothers don't eat pussy.
You said what?
Brothers don't eat pussy.
They don't.
Yeah, we do.
Some of them do, but a lot of them don't.
I eat pussy, I lick ass, I do it all.
Whoa.
In the words of TDP, what's his name?
Welcome to everybody's favorite game show. What would you do for free?
You do it all, big homie.
Yeah, we freak down here. It's just fatty chick.
Yeah, y'all are.
Dang, all right. Thank you for calling.
That is a big stereotype. It ain't true. I eat pussy in my sleep.
I don't think y'all are the best at
One
it, though.
sheep. Yum, yum, yum.
White man got y'all beat.
2 sheep. Yum, yum, yum.
No.
Yeah.
I've been told by a girl that
I don't
that I
think
was the
anybody
best
eats vagina
ever.
better than white men.
That wasn't a girl's
And you haven't had me.
Well, and I never will.
And I'm glad.
Yes, because you're married
I don't want to get cerebral palsy. When my lips start sliding to the left.
Pause. Take a breath and go for your.
Out of Arkansas, we got Robert. What's the stereotype that we don't know about?
Yeah, well, it's, when I was stationed at Fort Benning, I'm in the infantry unit, so there's no guys. So we got support units, like 203rd, that had females. Well, this new girl came in, and it's not that many black dudes on Kelly Hill, when I was there. So there's not too many black people joining the infantry. But girl got raped, and she did a sketch. And we all got in the formation the next day. First, I was like, oh, who did it? So I know anything, and passed around the sketch. Well,
I know I would have had nothing to do with it because I just heard about it, but sounds like because those kids were like all the black dudes on Kelly Hill put together. So
that's what the sketch looked like. It looked like everybody.
It looked like everybody because we was all in formation. Like, son, goddamn, that looked like you was hard. Like, all right, baby, thank me, goddamn it, I was on my way.
So it's like the stereotype all black people look alike.
Yeah, it's like everybody was
so
looking.
that's.
I mean, shit. I looked at it. I thought it was me.
And the sergeant was like, "Why'd you all do it?"
Yeah. First I was like, well, goddamn, babe, you sure you want that to look just like you? And so for the stereotypes in that
all black,
yeah, that
look alike.
Yeah.
Thank you for the phone call. That one does come out because I think all white people look alike.
Yeah, I think
but the real one is but the real one is all Asians look alike, like Chinese people, because there's a billion of them. Come on, man, they're gonna look alike.
Yeah,
and they all got the same haircut. Come on,
the women and
the bowl cut.
Did you see the Olympics?
Out of ATL, we got Ron. Give me a stereotype we don't know about.
Well, I got two, but
shoot.
But one is black. The one guy was talking about black guys not like me. Well, I consider myself a professional, so so you going any girl that come up against me, I guarantee her at least 3 to 5 orgasms. And then she's talking about, I want to marry you. You the type I want to marry.
Should I be excited?
What, you got batteries in your tongue?
I tell you what, that's a guarantee. But the other part is, the other stereotype about white women, they do like taking it down the throat, so I got to give them that.
Yes, they do. Thank you for the phone call, Ronnie. Ron verified everything I said. White women, sisters gonna look at your dick and praise it. What's this right here? Suck it, shit. We got out of Virginia. We got Randall. Give me your stereotype.
Hey, Randall.
Yeah, well, y'all talking about all white people play basketball. Yeah, I can't do it.
We found him. Here he is, the one.
I can play football. Now, I'm 5'9", 200 pounds, so I'm a pretty stocky dude. I can run my ass off, but the coordination and trying to do a layup running full speed just can't do it.
We found him. Neo said you'd be the one.
Thank you for the phone call. Blue or red pill?
I do have a stereotype, though, you guys. The one that drives me crazy is that they think all white men are faithful. I'm gonna give me a white man and he gonna treat me right. No, you'll still get treated like shit. You just get better gifts afterwards, like trips, cars, rings, and clothes. But other than that, I don't think they're any different than any other man. And everybody has this idea that I'm gonna get me a white man and get treated better. But I know some cheating ass white men, so that's just crazy.
What about all Asians can't drive?
True. I'm going to go ahead and true with that.
True with that.
And as soon as they win a NASCAR event, I'll change my opinions. Or Indianapolis 500, but they won't.
All right, out of Chicago, Walter, give me a stereotype we don't know about.
Asian people can fish. That's what they can do.
Walter, you there?
I will call
Walter.
Yeah,
Walter. Give it to me.
I'm in Chicago.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
What's stereotype?
You're dodging bullets.
I'm an older man, all right? I'm 78.
Okay.
You are fucked up. All of you. What you talking about?
What phone are you using? Are you using a phone from 78?
So what about the stereotype that all old people are senile?
Look at this motherfucker got on there. Another motherfucker from Chicago. Michael, was that your cousin? What stereotype? Give me a stereotype.
That's funny as hell. You know what? Okay, so real quick. In college, okay, I went to the USC.
Okay.
And we were in this party at a sorority house, and fine-ass chicks all around. And they were betting us, okay, who has the biggest shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there was, it was me. I'm 100% Mexican. There was a white dude. He was from Montana.
Are you just letting us know you have a big dick? Is that the purpose of the story?
He felt. Oh, call back. His call dropped.
His dick turned the phone off. Stop talking about me. My ears were burning.
One eye is burning.
My balls is itching.
Out of Houston, we got Harvey. Hopefully your phone worked. Call back, my man, with the story. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone is working.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, dog.
All right, I'm a first-time caller.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
My stereotype is that all
black men, black people have bad credit. That shit is not true.
We close though. We close. Yeah, we close. You got good credit, man?
I got good credit. It kind of ticks me off when, I went to get the wife for a Lexus, and, the guy walked up to me. I told him what I wanted, and his thing was, are you sure you can afford this car?
Oh, that would have pissed me off.
And it kind of pissed me off, so I went to Mercedes.
There you go.
And
there you go.
Get back to the Lexus dealership.
There you go.
Good for you.
So I don't know if they fired the dude or not, but yeah, Now, with that being said, I do dress comfortable every day, so I do walk around like I'm broke. But
that is it. Thank you for the phone call. We're going to take this next one who just fell off. He had a great story going because somebody got pee or something. You got the bladder of a hummingbird. Michael, you there? What did Michael, he fell off again? All right, we're going to take a quick break. Come back. We're talking about stereotypes. Give us a stereotype before we go. Black people, here's one. All black people are criminals.
What kind of crazy mess?
Hey.
Not even in jail are all black people criminals.
855-369-9898. We took a quick break. Come right back. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner, and I'll be Speedy up in this. Holla back. We're back. Speedy's Comedy Corner. It's your boy Speedy in the house. My main man, RT.
The white boy.
And fresh back from the bathroom.
Yeah.
The lady with the bladder of a hummingbird.
2-year-old.
I gotta go pee, man. We're talking about stereotypes, and I'll give you one. That all big women are easy.
Well, you know what?
You for sure gonna get that.
What's the scale on big? Because I'm a medium, and it's not easy.
No.
What's no?
No, you're not medium.
I am all the way medium.
No.
Excuse me.
You're double medium.
No. I'm all the way medium.
You're
I wear
double extra medium.
No.
Okay, you're fluffy. It's okay.
I'm fluffy, but I wear large, not extra large. A stretchy medium is my shit. Don't get it twisted.
The shit out of you.
I wear a stretchy medium.
It's got a stretch.
I wear a stretchy medium. My shit is stretchy medium.
Around
Don't
the
get it
breastal
twisted,
area.
okay?
Around the breasticle
this
area.
Shit is a stretchy medium. Don't get it twisted.
What is stretchy?
It's exactly.
So
Well,
the number
everybody
to
knows what
call
I'm talking
into
about.
stereotypes. I don't think, and I hear that a lot. Like somebody said, well, you date big girls because they're easy.
They're not easy. We got the best vagina because it's nice and rotisserie and golden and juicy and plump.
It is juicy.
Yeah, it is.
The number to call into is 855-369-9898.
I'll be the judge of that.
Now, on the phone, hopefully he paid his phone bill. My man out of Chicago, Michael, don't move nowhere with your phone. You don't fall off. You having a great story. Go ahead and kick it to us.
All right, so anyways, USC, college, sorority, all right, they bet us. There was 4 guys, myself, 100% Mexican.
Okay.
There was another guy from Montana, white dude, real good friend of mine. Then there was another guy, he was from Hawaii, Asian cat, real cool dude. And then there was another guy who was from Texas, black dude. So you
got the whole gambit.
Okay, so the bet was who has the biggest shit?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was betting on the black dude, this, and that. Well, the bet was we get to sleep with 3 sorority girls that night.
Oh, wow.
Whoever had the biggest.
What college is this?
And who got the best insurance coverage? So somebody's going to the clinic.
So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm not the type of person to measure my shit or anything like that. So I just whipped it out. Well, apparently everyone was stunned because I guess that stereotype that all black dudes got big shit. Well, I beat the dude out by like 4 inches.
Did you say, put that in my hand? Let me see.
You must have had an innie.
You know what I'm saying? So, needless to say, I guess that's pretty much a big stereotype towards, all the other
Mexicans.
Races, I guess you could say, to where they all got smaller ones or not well endowed next to a black dude.
So the moral of the story
is what's your Instagram so we can hook up later.
Hilarious. So the moral of the story.
I don't do all that. I'm a grown ass man. I don't do all that stuff.
But anyway, so did you hit all 3 of the other honeys?
Oh, of course I did.
But he don't do all that.
He don't do all that. Thank you for the phone.
So you're just saying your dick got arrested for sneaking across the border first? Is that what you're saying?
That's very racist right there.
Was that stereotype?
Right. Yeah, stereotype. All right, give me your stereotype. Jerome out of Texas.
Hey, Jerome.
All right, hey.
do all white people say nigga when they're not around black folks?
I don't think that's true.
You just did.
I'm actually black, okay? I mean,
You just trying to cover his not black.
You sound white to me.
We got a lot of black people with white voices. Y'all
Race
do
police,
good on
arrest
phone
them.
interviews.
All right. That was pretty funny.
That was
there.
funny.
All right, Nikki, you've been on here for a minute. Out of Oakland.
Hello.
Give me your stereotype.
So, that all black people like watermelon and they like hot sauce.
I think that's
Man,
true.
I think that was true though, babe.
No.
Yeah, majority.
You're an anomaly because
I can't stand, me and a few other people I know can't stand any type of melon.
I like watermelon. I don't like hot sauce, but I like watermelon.
My husband threatened to pull my black card when he found out that I like watermelon.
Yeah, you gotta have. What's wrong with water? It's sweet. It's good. What don't you like about it?
It's got water in it.
There's no taste.
Oh, I love water. I had some watermelon.
Well, I know some people put. I know some black people put hot sauce on watermelon.
What? Salt on watermelon is good.
That's terrible.
That's pretty bad right there. Out of Baltimore, we got David. Talk to me, Dave. Give me your stereotype.
All fat girls are flexible.
I've never heard that stereotype.
You can do more bending with a fat girl than you can with a small one.
I can't.
I don't know about the medium ones though.
Oh, I can put my legs behind my head. So medium.
And I'll tell you something. I like big girls. I've always have. I have yet to meet a big girl that couldn't bend it all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I don't know how they do it.
Flexible.
Yeah,
they like those wide rubber bands.
Big, thick rubber bands.
Rubber band.
Bands that make her flex.
Hey.
Bands that make her flex.
Hey.
Bands that make her flex.
Hey.
Out of Florida, Raheem. What stereotype you got, man?
Yeah, all black girls are gold diggers.
That's true or not true?
That's true.
Yeah, you're
I don't
right.
think so.
Wow, you think it's
I
true?
don't think so.
I think it is.
I don't know. I know a lot of black women, especially
You just
in my.
asked me for $5.
I didn't ask you for shit. Don't ever get
did.
a
That was the black side of her.
No.
The white side was like, no, don't do it.
I'll suck your dick.
Never that. I know a lot of successful black women, especially in my sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, ain't near gold digger in one of them.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Jennifer,
Don't be a hater.
We said I ate a pie sorority.
Don't get
What?
slapped.
Jennifer, what's your stereotype?
Yeah, you already touched base on it a little bit, though, but that all black girls are down. I mean, all big girls are down for whatever.
Are you?
Are you a big girl?
I am. I like your stretchy medium, by the way, girl. That was
Yes. Stretchy medium is real.
And are you down for anything?
Are you down for it? Do you do it on the first day? You won't do it on the first day?
I'm not down for anything.
I bet you're down to go to Sonic.
Hey, I fucking love Sonics, okay? I love. He ain't shit, but the shit. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, girl. That Coney Island meal with the tater tots and the motherfucking chili cheese dog with the great apple Slurpee. He ain't shit.
Are you down to go to Sonic's? He got you on that one, girl.
They got the happy hour fruit shake deal. I'm gonna get that.
Thank you for the phone call. It's fucking hilarious. Anthony out of LA, man. What stereotype you got for me? Anthony, you there? Hold on.
Yeah, me?
Anthony, yeah, what's your stereotype?
I'm from Sacramento.
Sorry, they just got Cali. They got Cali. My bad.
Sac?
Hurry up, man.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the black people are not as educated as other people.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you just proved that. Are you have education?
Yes, I do, sir. More educated than most people would think.
Yeah, I'm thinking right now.
Yeah, because I'm black. I don't try to be funny about it. I know what I'm not.
There you go.
Okay, what do you have a degree in?
Nuclear science.
Nigga, did you just say,
Yeah.
It's all right. I say on the spot.
I have a degree in nuclear science.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I do.
Well, tell me something in nuclear science. Tell me something.
What's the formula for petroleum?
6YWKX.
He's actually right.
Why would I believe either one of you?
Because I'm half white.
You've You've been listening to the white people too much.
Thank you for the phone call. And out of Texas, we got
physicist.
We got Zach on the phone. Talk to me, Zach. What's the
that I don't know if anybody said this, but that all black people can dance.
Yeah, we can.
No.
Dance.
I can't dance.
Have you seen Shaq's video? His ass can't dance.
Yeah, I can't dance.
So
but I was biracial like your girl, so that might have something to do with it.
Oh, the white side's holding you back.
My white side can
So
dance.
wait a minute now. You trying to say you wear
I ain't got no ass either, so.
Oh, I
Let me
don't know.
make sure I got this right. You wear stretchy medium?
Don't listen to him.
Thank you, man.
I got a stereotype when we got a second.
Anyway,
real
Melvin out of Cali. What stereotype you got for me?
I don't know. I'm have to jump over.
My stereotype is
I got two of them.
Go.
The first one is all black people house smell like fried chicken. And
it's actually gizzards.
And the other one is like whenever a white guy gets a black woman, she's always the finest thing around. But whenever a black dude gets a white woman, she only just fatting on welfare and only what white men don't want.
Well,
yep,
that is
you're right about that. I do hear that a lot.
My mother was fat on welfare, but
she was chubby.
My mom was well, not until she had kids. She used to be really thin, actually.
Well, she had cerebral
and
palsy.
3-piece suits. Yeah, but she started having kids. Niggas, my mom has the hugest ass I ever seen. My ass don't come from the black side. My mom has
That's just
big
one
ass.
cheek, though. Her whole ass ain't big.
Yes, it is. Actually, it is. She has a really small waist and a huge.
What stereotype did you have?
My stereotype was tall men have bad sex, and it is because they're too tall. When they hit it from the back, they miss it by like 10 degrees. I hate having sex with tall men. It's the worst sex I ever had in my life.
I'll shrink down
tall
next
men,
time. I'll shrink.
Tall men cannot have sex at all.
All right, we got to do this fast. Chuck, Dallas, tell me what stereotype you got.
Hand me one.
Chuck, Dallas. Go.
Chuck.
Go.
All New Yorkers are rude.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes,
I've been
they are.
there.
They are.
I'm a New Yorker and I'm not rude. I'm just forward.
You sound like
sound like a New Yorker to me.
I love it.
You sound like the dude on the album. Yo, son.
We're forward. That's it. We're forward. We're gonna tell you directly what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Is this Funk Master Flex? Who is this?
No, what's on Puffy's album with Deuce said, no, John Blaze.
Yeah.
John Blaze, son. He sound like the Mad Rapper.
The Mad Rapper. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, word life, son. How the seeds gone?
Out of Tampa.
New Yorkers are not rude, son.
Sam, what stereotype you have for me?
My stereotype is that black women do not have long hair.
Oh.
Do you have long hair?
Yes, and I was actually with my boyfriend for 6 months, and he thought that my hair was fake the entire 6 months that we first got together.
You mean to tell me he didn't pull it the first time he was behind you?
So, you know, you can't play that with a black woman's hair
because it might come off, like I just said.
Yeah, because it might go. Up to the starting block, it's California Chrome. California Chrome down the back stretch. It's California Chrome for the win down the stretch. California Chrome, your Preakness winner.
Out of California, what's your name?
Venetia.
Venetia?
Hey, Venetia.
Hey, one thing, I agree with you about the tall man. Anything over 6'5", they ain't good.
They're not.
Oh, wow.
And
I am 6 feet.
I'm 6'2".
My stereotype is you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. That is not true.
Oh.
Are you the hoe?
I was a hoe.
Now, housewife.
I was a hoe, Howard University, and I'm telling you now, I live in a gated community. I got 3 kids, and I'm on PTA.
Hey.
Wow.
Moving on up. Yeah.
Looks like you passed hoe and collected $200.
But you're in Baltic Avenue.
We love you, hoe. Bye, hoe.
Wait, I ain't a hoe no more.
I'm married now.
Well, the first 2 letters in housewife are hoe, so there you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
keep that man happy. You learned all the skills on the streets.
All right, you are hilarious, girl. Call in anytime.
That was funny.
She said you can't turn the hoe into a housewife. James, hurry up, man. I thought I hung up on you.
I don't think I hang up on these hoes.
I can't hang up this hoe. Say, how hang up?
How hang up your phone?
All right, cool. James, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, James. Give me a stereotype.
Hello?
Hurry up, man. Give me a stereotype.
All black men are late.
All black men are what?
Late.
All black people are always late.
They are, man.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think I'm going to have to go ahead and embrace that one.
Yeah, Speedy had to sleep here last night to get here on time today. So, it's true.
Hey, we appreciate all the calls. We got a billion calls. We can't take them all.
Yeah, next week.
We got to get to this. I got to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and Kanisha's going to close us out with a great thing. So, take a quick break. Don't move. It's Speedy's Comedy Corner. I'll be right back. We want to appreciate all the phone calls we got. Great show. We definitely want to get this out. Go ahead, Kanisha.
All right. Thank you guys again for tuning in. But most definitely one of the big things that have happened today, and we must pay respects to a phenomenal woman indeed, Dr. Maya Angelou, who passed this morning. She was a remarkable Renaissance woman who was hailed as one of the great voices of contemporary literature. I know I got a little bit of a mumble demon sometime, and I may get a little bit emotional because later on in a second you'll find out how she has influenced my life and the things that she has done for me. She influenced the life of many. She made women of all color, but especially women of color, understand, respect, and embrace how beautiful we are in our forms. She changed the minds and hearts of the world with her brilliance, her humility, and her words. And one thing that I think that is very incredible and that we have to look at, because a lot of us focus on all of her wins and all the things that she has become, but we have to remember that she came from humble beginnings. She was a child of poverty, a child of rape. She struggled as a young mother working in strip clubs to pay her bills, and she turned her life around, not becoming a victim of her circumstances, but making her circumstances work for her, and she became a legacy through her poetry as an educator. She was a historian, a best-selling author, an actress, a dancer, a playwright, a civil rights activist, a producer, and a director. She received over 30 honorary degrees for doctoral degrees. She was the first Black woman to have a screenplay written and produced. She has been called by President Obama one of the brightest lights of our generations. Bill Clinton has called her a woman that has gifts of wisdom, courage, art, and grace. She's definitely inspirational to me, and she should be inspirational to a lot of women out there because, like I said, she turned her circumstances and made them into art, into beauty, things at a time that were taboo. She talked about in her first book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And it was a lot from her life from when she was born until she was 17 years old. And a lot of people try to get these books banned. They try to get things banned from her, but right now they're using colleges, they're using schools worldwide. She's one of those people that will be greatly missed because, unfortunately, in the time that we live in, we are very deprived of inspirational, professional, loving, caring Black women. We have a lot of images that are seen on TV that really don't depict us. And so to lose her is a great loss. And she fought for this fight for us to be powerful, for us to be wonderful, for us to be special, to realize who we really are. And she influenced a lot of people. But as women, she made us feel beautiful, no matter what we looked like, no matter how we felt. And for me, growing up, my mother gave me a poem by her called Phenomenal Woman, which a lot of us are very familiar with. And for me, I had a lot of, sorry, it's a little bit emotional for me, struggling with my identity as being a mixed child, especially in the 80s and 90s, and not really knowing who I am. And my mother just told me, you are a woman, you are a girl. It doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter how you feel, your skin tone, your hair. A lot of the stuff for me was different. And so my mother gave me this poem, Phenomenal Woman, that I definitely want to show and share with you. But before I do that, I do want to read off some of her quotes. She was a very inspirational woman, and she had a lot of wisdom and knowledge to pass on, and a lot of things that even some rappers use today. One of her biggest quotes, when you know better, you do better. You hear people say that in the streets all the time, but if you didn't know, that did come from Maya Angelou. Another quote from her, all my work, my life, everything I do is about survival, not just bare awful survival, but survival with grace and faith. While one may encounter many defeats, one must not be defeated. A lot of things that you can take to help you persevere in this life. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, then change your attitude about it. Very, very positive. Another quote from her, my great hope is to laugh as much as I cry, to get my work done and try to love somebody and have the courage to accept the love in return, which I think a lot of us in this community have a lot of hard time accepting and enjoying love. And definitely make sure today here on Sirius XM 110, we will be having all-day coverage on the Urban View about Dr. Maya Angelou's passing. Here at Foxxhole, we are extremely saddened by her passing. If anybody would like to hear more about her phenomenal life and her memory, please tune in to the Urban View on Foxxhole. And, you know, we will do our part because we are comedians, so we heal through comedy. So we will definitely be giving you that comedic relief to help you mourn such a legacy, a phenomenal woman. And if you'd like to take a second with me, I would love to share this poem, Phenomenal Woman, with you guys. in honor of Dr. Maya Angelou. Pretty woman wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to fit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk in a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand or fall down to their knees. They swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much but can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's the arch of my back, the sun in my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, you ought to be proud. I say, it's the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care, 'cause I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Rest in peace, Maya Angelou.
Very nice.
And I think that if you have a daughter, go out and get her books, buy them. Don't steal them online, and have your daughters read those books.
Yes,
your
definitely.
sons too, but definitely have your daughters. And I love that poem. I never heard that one before, and it's for big girls, I guess.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sorry, stretchy mediums.
Thank you. You better correct that before you get stretchy slack.
Stretchy medium. I want to thank all our callers who called in.
Yes,
what
definitely.
did we learn tonight, Kanisha?
Man, we learned so much. I'm going to give a quick run through.
Please do.
We feared to fear white people with missing teeth, because you never know what they're
True that.
If you're big enough, then you don't even have to cross the street, because you will stand, like the dude said, 6, 7.5.
They're going to run from you.
Prejudice is to prejudge. It does not mean that people are racist. So there is definitely a big difference between being prejudiced and being racist. Because if you see somebody who's 400 pounds, it doesn't mean you don't automatically think they have a thyroid problem. That's what we learned.
Go ahead. Give me what you got there.
Hey, make sure you go down to Palm Springs, July 25th through the 27th for the 18th
Please go
annual
to the website.
Party in Palm Springs. Go to the website at partyinpalmsprings.com. We'll be there July 25th through the 27th. It's going to be
What
off
you got,
the hook. Make sure you check me out, RT Steckel, at RT Steckel on Twitter, and also Speedy and Friends on Twitter. And Speedy is funny on Twitter.
Yeah, Speedy is funny. That's me. Speedy IZ funny.
IZ funny.
What you got?
Definitely check me out at KANISHABUSS, www.KanishaBus.com. It'll take you to everything. Or Kanisha is comedy. No extra E's or hyphens, because I got a white mom and spelled just like it is.
DJ Alwayz, you can get him at Always in Your
Always on your
on Twitter. Thank you to all people still online. I appreciate you staying online, but we got to go in a few minutes. My man Max in the house. All white dudes play basketball. That's tall.
You tall? Yeah.
He's 6'7".
That's Nowitzki Jr. over there.
Yeah, you get picked. And if you fuck up tomorrow, it's going to be a problem. And shout out to everybody out there who listens to Speedy's Comedy Corner. We appreciate the fact that you took out time to listen to us. We here every Wednesday, 6 to 8 on the West. Was it 11 to or something, 9 to 11?
You do the math.
Damn.
I can't do the math. And it's been a great show. Kanisha, you have any last words?
I just again want you guys to turn in an urban view so that you can hear about the life and the success of Maya Angelou. We will be having all-day coverage. Again, we truly appreciate her works.
Yes. And you got anything else to say?
No, just be on the watch for me, RT, and a place to be.
What? Cool. And we got a great show. Appreciate you guys. And always take us home.
Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak miraculously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so, naturally,